Alright, welcome back in the shop. Hopefully with the magic of editing you don't notice that it's been like 2 weeks since I've been here. Last time I was here working on the project, my drill bits were completely shot, so buy new ones. It's kind of hard to, even with the new drill press, to drill through metal if your drill bits are smooth instead of sharp. So figured open these up and get going back on the project again and actually see what the drill press can do. So I got some of the Annular Cutting Bits, and then I actually don't remember what the second package is, so I think it was just another, like a 2-inch bit or something. So I just ordered these off of Amazon. It's this box. I'll put a link to it in the description. But it had a pretty good rating on there. Of course, you open it and they're all over the place. And tilt the camera down so you see what we're looking at here. I don't know if you can see that any better or not, but they're just little bits, hole in them. It's like basically a hole saw. Everything that I've seen says that these cut through metal like butter, so I'm gonna test that out today. Pretty excited because it has been a motherfucker to try and drill through this metal so far with everything else I've used, so I don't know why. So I'm gonna set this up and get going. Well, I guess let me open up the other package. See what we got. What's another case? Alright, I really don't remember what this is though. Is this mine? Oh yeah. It's just more bits, just goes up in increments of 1/16 of an inch. Cool. Ordered these a couple weeks ago when I was working on the project. I remember getting the Annular Bits, but I guess I put these in the cart too. Use this. Hard to get out the package. I'll skip ahead to when I can actually get one of these out. Nothing super special about them, just some more bits to use. So it's kind of nice to come with their own cases, so hopefully you can't lose them. We'll see how that goes. Value your feedback. Thank you. Alright. Alright. Set up the drill press and get back to actually working on the project. Okay, got the normal set of bits in because I had a hole already started. The Annular Bits have to have a guide pin to be able to work properly. So I'm not sure if there's a way to make it work with the hole that's already started. So I'm gonna see how well these first set work. was nice. It was a lot faster with those first set. I mean, it didn't have to cut out much more, but it definitely didn't struggle at all. So for the next holes, I want to move over to the Annular Bits because those are the ones that I was actually most excited about. Okay, back in the shop, took a little break. Had to charge the battery for the camera and go get lunch anyway. So I discovered that there is a different arbor that you can put in here that will allow you to use the Annular Bits. I'll put a description to that down below. I'm gonna order that. So this whole video is gonna be in different time periods, but oh well. I went ahead and ordered it, and so when that gets in, that'll be part of this video as well. So hopefully I'll get that soon and can actually use the Annular Bits. But for now, I went ahead and just used the step bits to go ahead and start these holes, and I'm switching over, and I'll just finish out the getting these to 3/4 inch size. So finish that up and keep making progress. So. Alright, super excited. Got some new step bits and the new arbor that I had mentioned earlier. I don't have my actual camera, so I hope this shows up okay with my iPhone. But I'm gonna open this up and see if it will actually hold the annular cutters that I have. So if you remember earlier in the video, this is the annular cutter, and couldn't get this to actually fit up into the normal chuck. So sorry for the horrible video quality, but I got this new arbor that supposedly will allow this to be received in here. So again, sorry for the horrible video quality here. Not very steady with this, but this is what it'll look like together. So it actually fits, so it's awesome. Just need to get this actually into the drill press and knock out a few holes. I want to see how well it works. So I want to see if I can get this on video on how you're technically supposed to remove the old arbor and chuck. So if you pull these down, there's a little passageway here. You can spin this, but you can see right there the old arbor, top of the arbor. But then you get this wedge. When you pull this chuck down, you can hammer this wedge into the keyway there, and the arbor should fall down. So I won't be able to do this and film it because I'm not that coordinated, but I'm gonna give it a go and see if it'll work. Oh, that worked like a charm. The wedge actually ended up on the last hit flying completely through the keyway and landing on my table over there. So just watch how hard you hit it. But I just saw a cool trick on someone else's video on how to install another arbor on here, is to set up a block, and when you put the next arbor in, just use the block as the press and push it in. So instead of trying to use a rubber mallet and hammer it in, just press it in using the drill press and a block below it. So I'm gonna give that a shot and see how well that works, because I've been having issues with with the arbor coming loose during use. So hopefully that solves that issue. Okay, the new arbor's installed, but basically just to show you a visual of how that worked, I just put it on there and pulled this down to press it in place instead of trying to use a rubber mallet to install it. So the directions said to use a rubber mallet, but that hasn't been working out too well. It keeps coming loose under heavy stress. So one of the guys that I was watching use this trick, so I'm gonna try it and see how well it works out and see if it doesn't cause any catastrophic failure. So guess we'll find out. If you don't hear from me, you know, in a while, it probably means that I got hurt. So you know, probably should follow the directions of the manufacturer so you don't get hurt. Don't listen to me, because I clearly don't know what I'm doing all this for the first time. So, but let's put one of the annular cutters in and see how well it works. Get it set up and bring you back. Okay, I got it set up. I'm gonna try something a little bit more than sketchy, because again, I'm not an expert and I don't know what I'm doing, but I want the holes on top to be perfectly in line with the holes on the other side, and we're not really going to call super great attention to it, but if you look down here, it looks like a drunk monkey, you know, drilled these holes, because, you know, I'm super awesome and great at what I do. That's a joke, because, you know, I don't do this for a living. So my plan is to just send that straight through this hole and drill out the other side. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. So I probably, again, I'm not gonna be able to film the actual drilling of this because I didn't bring my camera, and I'd like to have both hands while doing this in case something goes wrong, because I have more than once had to push that big emergency stop button while using this machine. So just use safety in your best judgment while using something that could kill you. So I'm gonna give her a go, because why not? Also, don't use alcohol and operate machinery. It's a bad idea. All right, be safe. Okay, so back after that first hole is done, it now goes all the way through. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm just hoping you believe me. Not gonna lie, I definitely had to hit the emergency stop, even trying that first one. The arbor slipped loose, so I had to retry the press method again, and I just really cranked it a lot harder down than I did the first time. So I'm hoping that I was just you know, kind of a weakling on the first round and didn't do it very well. I'm gonna try another spot and see how well it does. It did cut it through very nicely when it was working, so I'm hoping that was just user error, which most of this is. Something cool is it did drop this out. I have no idea if this is hot still or not. Probably. Nope, no it's not. But it drops out like this perfectly circular bit of metal, so it's kind of cool. So sorry if things are out of focus I'm really bad at trying to look at one thing and video with another hand. So I'm gonna crank out another one of these and see how well it works. I'm not planning on doing a whole bunch of these right now while trying to use an iPhone, so I just couldn't wait to use this. I was too excited. So So we're back in here, starting a fresh set. Holes. Almost done with this upright. I just wanted to give you a, hopefully I'll get set up so you can actually see a fresh hole go through the metal and not going through another hole just to get lined up. So let me see if I can get this kind of set up in a better spot than that upright angle, and we'll get going. Okay, got you propped up on a box, several boxes. Hopefully this is close up enough for you to see what's going to go on here, but I just got cross marks where I want the next 4 holes to go. I was about to start it and then I realized I don't think I have on video a fresh hole being drilled, so I'll just show you the first couple and then really all the rest of the thing. So just so you can get a better look at this. Progress or not, but it is working. Sorry if it's super noisy. Go. That's it. Now I'll keep going to get the bottom side. This bit works a whole lot better just drenching this in oil. I still don't know if I'm doing this right or not, but I've had a whole lot better luck. You can't just squirt a little bit and then keep going. It really works a whole lot better if there's a lot of the drilling oil there. So, but I'm going to keep going so I can get clean through to the other side. So. I hit little starter holes so I know exactly where the cross marks were. So it's okay that it got wiped out. I'm not just guessing. That's what I've been taking my time aiming for. Was where I hit the punch. I'm using 550 RPM here currently on all these holes. So again, I've never bothered to look up any more than what the directions said, but this seems to be working pretty well. Dang, it's hot in here. Anti-fog glasses are just collecting condensation, so doesn't do much good if water's just building up on it. Alright, 2 more. By the way, this is going so much faster than just like what I was doing before. This was a hand drill and a step bit. Wasn't working at all. So it was just very, very slow. So I would have never gotten this many drilled out in an afternoon, let alone, I don't even know how long I've been out here. Maybe an hour and a half. So well worth it if you need a drill press and you're gonna do lots of projects like this. So I'm liking it so far. Also, the thing I'm building is the exact same think I'm done. Holy crap, that was a lot. Pull this out. See down here are the step bits. No idea where you are. I'll try and edit this, hopefully. See all the little things that it drops. I don't know how hot these are. This metal's all been burning. Drops all of these. Some fell in between the cracks. So, I don't know. It's kind of cool. But should be all done with it. And we got them down there. Should look something like this. So, if I hadn't said, I believe I already had, I'm trying to build a squat rack. So, modeled it on AutoCAD. And you've seen online, this looks very familiar to PRX. That's because I just wanted to build it for fun, see if I could. Pain in the ass. I would just spend the money, buy their stuff. Don't do what I'm doing. This sucks. So, yeah. So it's the same one. It's just turned, so it's one side and then the other. It's just showing all my measurements.